pretty early on in this process, we ran out of paper towels. And, I always thought of paper towels, we get the kind that are divided into smaller sheets so we can use a small piece to wipe your hands. And there's something about a clean paper towel that makes me feel safe. Like, oh, there's not going to be any germs. Nobody has wiped anything with this. It's clean. I'm going to use it, and then I'm going to wipe the stove or whatever, and I'm going to throw it away. So when I realized that we had no paper towels, I took the paper towel dispenser, I guess it's a dispenser. It's the thing that I put the towels on, and I hid it. And I got a nice new dishcloth, and I put it over the oven rack. And I'm like, great. And this is a separate space from where the dish towels are. And this is where we're going to wipe our hands. And I started doing that, and it was great. And I would replace it, at the end of a couple of days, whenever I felt like it should be replaced. And then I thought, well, we still have toilet paper, but there may not be toilet paper in the future. So I took all of our napkins and I hid them. And we have lots of cloth napkins. So I filled our napkin holder with cloth napkins. And I gave each of us a cloth napkin. I put them on the table, and we just reuse them until they get dirty. And then, when I clean the kitchen at the end of the night, if the napkins are clean, I keep them on the table. And everybody has their own napkin that they reuse. And if they get dirty, the napkins go into the hamper at the end of the night. And it really hasn't generated a ton of laundry. I mean, at the end of the week, I do the laundry, and it's just been fun. It's actually been really nice. Like, oh, wow, I'm using cloth napkins. Usually I only use cloth napkins for company. And so it made dinner feel a little bit nicer. And I haven't been missing that. And even when we were taking a walk one day, I was talking to my husband, and it really occurred to me that these paper goods come from trees. Like trees have to be cut down for these paper goods. I never really thought about that before. I mean, I knew it was true, but I never really thought about it. And then last Saturday, my husband came back from the grocery store with a huge thing of paper towels. And I have to say, there was a part of me that was happy, but there was a part of me that was conflicted. What do I do now? And because I'm part of a family and everybody has different opinions, but we all have to live together, I have to be respectful of everybody's, So my husband and daughter both thought that it made sense to save half the paper towels for emergency toilet paper usage down the road, and to use the other half in the kitchen as paper towels. And I find myself using them, but ever so sparingly, and also understanding that this paper towel, this little sheet of paper towel that I'm using, isn't what keeps me safe. That I have to, in these times, open up to something larger than that. I have to look in a different direction for grace and for safety. And I can't control, the collapse of our health system and what other people do and don't do. As much as I want to be able to even control my family, I'm not in control. I'm not in control of them. I'm not in control of a lot of things. So for me, this period of time has been very much an exercise in surrender, and an exercise in what is grace? How does it work? How can I open myself to it? And it may show up in the form of, we don't have any paper towels, because I feel like I got a little bit of grace by not having paper towels, and still more grace when the paper towels appeared, because it makes me really think about, what do I need? What do I really need? And what I really need during this time is spiritual sustenance and faith and hope.